Motorcycling, where did it start for me? It started pretty much in 1999. I used to work for a camera crew hire company. I was working in television at the time. The company was based in North London and I was living in South London because it was cheaper at the time for me. And I used to have this staff transport vehicle which I used every day for free. And I didn't even have to pay for the petrol, which was actually amazingly generous, no? But the problem was that I was always getting caught up in traffic jams in the morning, especially going to work, which meant that I would have to get up so much earlier to beat the traffic. So I had to be at the company at something like 9 o'clock in the morning. I kept noticing that motorcyclists were always filtering through traffic and driving past us, all stuck in these cars and everything. And I thought to myself, yeah, maybe I should try that route. That would be a bit more sensible. My first motorcycle was a KMX 125 from Kawasaki at the time, and it was way too small for me. Not because it was just a 125, but it was more of a 125 made for women almost. That because it was really tiny and it had all these funny colors, which I don't really know now why I actually bought that motorcycle. I think it was because it was really cheap or something like that, and I just wanted to give motorcycling a try first. Yeah. So so anyway, I had this motorcycle like for half a year, and it helped me filter my way through traffic, and I learned all the basics. And then after half a year, I got myself another one, which was a bit more less eyebrow raising for a man to ride on. And it was a Honda CRM 125, which was brilliant as well. And how did I get into adventure motorcycling? Pretty much I've always, because I'm quite a tall person, the only motorcycle that would really come into question for me was riding these dual purpose and adventure motorcycles, because they offered the seat height long enough or high enough for my long legs. Well, my first real charity project that I organized, I did that together with a friend that I traveled to Syria with in 2009. And when we were there, we saw some of the orphans and children there in the streets begging for money, and we felt that we'd like to do something to help Syrian orphans. And then we organized this motorcycle project. So we spent a year roughly preparing for all this, getting all the contacts in Syria, letting people know that we were coming, and then also in the UK informing people and raising donations. And with the help of friends, we then collected nearly something like £8,500, roughly that amount. And we rode all the way together with friends from London to Syria, and that was pretty much my first charity project that I did and organized. And then of course I wanted to continue on that and do something every year. Why did I bring the charity aspect into my motorcycle rides? Well, pretty much I thought if I'm going to do these rides anyway, these journeys, I might as well do them for a good cause. And it doesn't really matter whether you raise 300, 500, £1,000 or £10,000. It always makes it worth it if you do something to support some of these charities which are out there. Well, pretty much over the last year and a half, the subscribers to my YouTube channel Enduro Alexis have increased fivefold. And I want to do something more than just travel films. I want to do more challenges, something that's even more exciting, something that really puts me to the test. And I think people watching my videos about these kind of challenges that I set myself will help them to become better as well, and see that there's nothing that can hold you in one place, that you can always sort of like push yourself and learn new skills, and that there's no real limitation. So this is me, Alexis. Join me on my next adventure. Watch, follow and subscribe on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook. Thank you very much.